And YouTube creators are the new movie stars. Who agrees with me? Right? Funny, because recently they had the Oscars, right? They had the Oscars, and I looked at the ratings, and again, the Oscars are down in ratings. This time, they're down by double digits. They're down by over 20-something% in ratings. They lost over 6 million viewers, again, because you got these snotty little actors who don't do shit with their lives, just get in front of a camera and pretend to be someone else. They get up there and they give their speeches, and they don't even give the speech about their award anymore. They use their platform to feed you their politics, right? To sway your opinions, your political opinions. It's really just like another political platform. I mean, really, the Oscars shouldn't be hosted by ABC. It should be hosted by CNN, right? Or MSNBC. They should just get Rachel Maddow up there to host for them, because I mean, it's just like a fest of these snotty brats, these gazillionaires who've made like just a fortune off of capitalism, getting up there and praising against capitalism. So people are just tired of actors. They're tired of movies. They're tired of being fed agenda through their movies. You know, you see what's happening with Star Wars lately, right? Nobody wants to watch Star Wars anymore. It's failing. People aren't even buying the toys anymore. What's her name who took over Star Wars? What's her name? Kathleen Kennedy, right? Kathleen Kennedy has completely destroyed the franchise, and nobody wants to go to the movies anymore. And of course, they're pointing fingers at like, oh, it's because of the patriarchy. It's because of all of these racist, like anti-woman men out there that are not wanting to go watch our movie. That's why it's failing, you know, versus just blaming themselves, being like, hey, maybe we produced a shitty product. Maybe we're trying to feed our agenda a little too much. Maybe we're trying to politicize, you know, an art form that is supposed to be entertaining, right? That's what a movie's supposed to be. It's supposed to be entertaining. So people are just turning off their televisions. They're not buying movie tickets anymore. They don't care about Star Wars. And you know where people are turning, son? They're turning to YouTube, right? They're turning to YouTube, where they can get real news. They could get red pill knowledge. They could get dating advice, relationship advice, financial advice, real estate advice. You know, things that are real, things that aren't fake, things that aren't in pretend world, things that Disney would never produce. I mean, things that are based on reality that can help you take your life to the next level, right? Because really, I mean, on YouTube, you're finding like tons and tons of mentors who are really helping you, you know? I might be one of them, who are teaching you things that nobody has ever taught you before, that you've never learned. From parents, teachers, society, Hollywood, movies, television, right? Never learned shit from them, right? They might have inspired you at one time, you know, back when movies were still movies, like, you know, before the year 2000, you know, back when, you know, Stallone was still like producing Rocky movies. Now, I don't like the newer ones, but yeah, the old Rocky series, or Schwarzenegger and his Commando movies, and, you know, muscle and brawn type movies. But movies are no longer entertaining. Now they're just basically vehicles to change your politics. Really, that's all it is. To sway you over to the liberal Hollywood elitist values and ideologies, which is really like feminism and PC culture and SJW culture. So Hollywood's dead, man. People don't care about movies anymore. It's not the same. Even one of my favorite bands from the 80s, Motley Crue, the lead singer, not the lead singer, but the leader of that, who created the group, it was Nikki Sixx, right? Nikki Sixx did a interview a few years back, and he said that it's dead. You know, the mysticism, like the mysticism of being a rock star or an actor or celebrity, it's dead. Nobody cares, right? I mean, living in LA, I mean, down the street is the mall, right, from my house. And a lot of times I'll go into the mall, and sometimes, like I can remember one time I was standing in there not that long ago. I think I was getting my like Chipotle, my burrito at Chipotle, And then there was this person next to me who was like, hey, do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? I'm like, who? They were standing right next to you. I'm like, and she was like, oh, she's on that new Disney show and blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, it's on prime time and all this other stuff. And I was like, I don't care. Who cares, right? I don't give a shit. Who cares? You know? How many followers she have on YouTube? Right? I was like, I don't care. It just doesn't faze me anymore, right? I mean, maybe if I saw like somebody I grew up with, like Nicolas Cage or something like that, I grew up watching, I would still be like, yeah, it'd be cool to get a photo with Nicolas Cage, right? But I just don't care anymore. It's there. The mysticism is the mystique. That's what Nikki Sixx said. The mystique is gone. The mystique of the rock star, the actor, the celebrity is completely gone. Nobody cares anymore. Okay? Nobody cares. And you know what? People are just turning it all off. And they're turning to YouTube. Right? They're turning to YouTube because they're finding real people, real mentors, real reviews about movies that, you know, Rotten Tomatoes isn't going to give you, or the IMDb. Right? They're finding real shit on YouTube. People being real, people reporting honestly, CNN, MSNBC. They're finding people reporting honestly. They're not hearing these talking heads like the late night talk show hosts. They're finding people who are just being genuine, and they're not filtering themselves. They're not trying to fulfill a political agenda. They're just being real. They're just reporting facts, statistics. They're, you know, reporting their own ideas. They're not trying to, use their platform to sway you, right? Like the Oscars. And that's why YouTube and YouTube creators are becoming the new movie stars. We're like becoming the new Hollywood almost, right? And I really believe at some point in the future, Hollywood's just going to be completely dead. I mean, to me, it's already dead. I mean, nobody that I know really cares, right? I mean, I haven't been to a movie in over 10 years. And you know what? I just don't care. I don't care. I don't need to see it anymore. If I want to watch something, I just turn on YouTube, really. I'd rather use my time to learn from a mentor to better my life financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, than to dedicate 2 hours of my life sitting in a darkened theater watching some movie that's supposed to be entertaining, you know, where I want to see lightsabers, but instead is trying to tell me that feminism is good and, you know, females and women can do it all, and are showcasing all these Mary Sue characters. I'm not going to pay for that. I don't want to watch that. I don't even watch the trailers for shit like that. I don't want to waste my time. As with many people, right? And more people every year are waking up and they're just turning off their television sets. They're just shutting out Hollywood. They just don't care. And look at the ratings for this past year's Oscars. I mean, that is a clear sign of where this is headed. Hollywood is going to go the way of the newspaper. They're going to go the way of the cassette deck, right? They're just going to go away, right? They're just going to go away. And you know who's replacing them? It's obvious. YouTube creators. We are replacing them. We're the ones who are getting the eyeballs. We are the ones getting the views, and we're the ones who are now getting the followers that used to follow them because they realized, like, hey, these guys are real and those guys are fake, right? Those guys just pretend to be somebody else. But you know what these other people are doing? They're not pretending anything. They're just being themselves. And that's why I say Hollywood is dead, and YouTube creators are the new movie stars. At least that's what I think. Let me know what you think below. Drop your comment down below, and I'm going to wrap this up here. Till next time, this is Matt Cross from Alpha Male Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? Very, very important you guys subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet, because you are going to learn a ton, right? You're going to learn a ton from this channel. So make sure you're subscribed as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill content even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube for obvious reasons. You guys who follow my Instagram and follow my posts, you see that YouTube is constantly demonetizing my videos. They've even flagged a few for like hate speech. I'm like, really? Really? Right? So I'm hosting my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel on a private platform away from YouTube where you could get signed up right now for just $1. So it's just $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets coaching lessons from me. And this is the absolute best way to support my work and support my content and support my channel and all of this red pill knowledge that you're learning here on my channel. Right? So it's real easy to sign up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you could get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.